Hi, boys and girls. We have been talking about poetry, and we wrote our acrostic poems, then we wrote our colorful concrete poems. Today we're going to write a poem called a limerick. Many of you might already be familiar with limerick poems. Limerick poems do have some rhyming words. It's a funny 5-line poem that rhymes. The first, second, and fifth line rhyme, and the third and fourth lines rhyme with each other. Limericks can be kind of tricky to write. You have to think about how they're going to end each sentence so that these words rhyme. So I'm going to give you a format, and you can pause the video. There once was a blank named blank who thought blank. He or she blank, then blank, until they blank. We're going to use this form to write a limerick. We need to remember that the first, second, and fifth lines will all rhyme. So the words that end here, here, and here need to rhyme. The third and fourth row need to rhyme. So you might want to think first of what words you would put in the end that would rhyme, and then fill in your sentences. So you can pause the video while you fill in this frame, and you can do this at home, or you might even do it as a class together and think of what words rhyme. For example, you might put a word up here, for example, that says hot. Then you want to make sure these two rhyme. So you would need words like spot or a lot, cot, got, rot, pot. So think about how you would want those lines to end. If you're writing this sentence and maybe it ends with a word like bone, then you want to make sure that those two lines rhyme. Bone, cone, phone. Okay, so you can pause the video and get this frame down and think about your rhyming words. And here is my silly poem. And I had to stop and think about this as well. There once was a dog named Spot who thought she could dig a lot. She found a big bone, then she found a large stone. She dug until she was hot. So I made sure that spot, lot, hot, the first, second, and fifth lines rhymed. And I made sure the third and fourth, bone and stone, were rhyming words. So this is a tricky poem, but I hope you had fun with your rhyming and making a silly limerick.